Now, since being diagnosed with bowel cancer in 2021, Adele Roberts has been open about the challenges of chemotherapy and life with a stoma. And since then, she's broken a Guinness World Record at the London Marathon, made it to the final of Dancing on Ice, and now she's written about her experiences for the first time in her new book, Personal Best. And it's a wonderful book, Adele. So good to see you here today. And we've been talking about this, and here it is. It's actually happened. And you've thrown your whole heart and soul into this. And I'm sure it must have been difficult at times to put together. Yeah, totally. This is the book that I hoped I would be able to read when I first got diagnosed. One of the things that I was obviously very overwhelmed, and one of the things that I did when I first heard the news was go onto the internet and just see so many brilliant accounts from people on Instagram and on forums just sharing their story, no matter what they were going through, even if their cancer was terminal, and just that helped me so much, and it did give me hope. And I thought, if I make it through this, I want to make sure that I write it all down. And if I can get my head together, do a book, and there it is. And I'm just so proud of it. Well, you should be. And as I say, it's brutally honest at times. You don't shy away from the really, really tough moments that you did have. And I think there was a quote in it that you said, it stole even the simple of pleasures. Going through chemotherapy absolutely changed your life. There were moments you just couldn't walk with pain. Yeah, totally. But you always sort of balance that with this sense of hope and really clinging on to the fact that you're going to beat this. And you really, truly believe that was a big part of your recovery. Yeah, absolutely. I think when I look back through my life, I realised that there was lots of times that I'd kind of been through really tough things, but they weren't necessarily cancer. And so I tried to put a lot of those instances in, because I understand that not everybody is going through something like cancer, but it feels just the same. It could be like losing your home, or splitting up with a partner, or just general disappointment of life, because you know what life's like. It always comes through the sucker punch. So I just hope it can help anybody that might want to pick it up and read it. But like you say, we tried to make it a beautiful place to be. So even though there's the tough times, there's a lot of hope. I do talk about the fact that cancer robbed a lot of my identity, but how do you get it back? And there's lots of ideas and tips in there of how I just did that step by step, day by day, and especially with music as well. So you'll see there's lots of music in there too. Yeah, there's a playlist, isn't there? So there's like a QR code that you can download the songs that meant something to you at certain points, which I thought was a really lovely personal touch as well. We have to give a very special mention to your gorgeous partner, Kate, who has been by your side throughout all of this. But the book probably wouldn't have happened without her. Not at all. Yeah, she's the clever one. She's the one that's nodding at home going, yeah. But yeah, like you say, and anybody who's been through cancer, it's not you alone. It feels very lonely, but it affects your family as well. And I just wanted to make sure that Kate was credited, because without her, I wouldn't have been able to run that marathon. I mean, it still seems so strange to me that I was able to run a marathon. It's incredible, with a great time. It's just record-breaking time. It's really fantastic, Adele. However, we talk about Audrey a lot, don't we? We've all grown to love Audrey. We feel like we know Audrey now at this point. Of course, you're the stoma Audrey, right? We've given the name, we all love that. She misbehaved the night before that very marathon, didn't she? Thank you, Christine. She did. She was a very naughty girl. She shouldn't be on the front of the book, really, should she? No, not after that. She should be grounded. She didn't play ball, basically, And this is the night before, of all times. But that's what it is like. Gut reaction's real, and when I get very nervous and very excited, my stoma plays up, you know, because it's your tummy, essentially. Of course. So, yeah, I had a mishap the night before, but hopefully that'll show people that even the night before a big day like the marathon, it can all go wrong, but it eventually goes right. Yeah. Did she behave during Dancing on Ice? Because that was a very nerve-wracking experience, my goodness. There was a couple of times that my bag came off in the studio, but the team there are so brilliant, and they made sure that I got the help I needed, got to a toilet and sorted myself out. But yeah, did what you needed to do. Mostly though, she was good during Dancing on Ice. Yeah, well look, we're very grateful to her. So yes, Audrey, we do love you. We know that. Now you're taking part in our No Bats campaign. We're relaunching it next week. It's Bowel Cancer Awareness Month, of course, and something you feel so passionate about. We have to talk about it. You've got to get in there early with any kind of symptoms, and that's what we're going to do now for the next month. And you're going to be a big part part of that.
Yeah, I truly believe this campaign helped save my life. I think the great work that Lorraine and Dame Deborah have done shows not only us as the public what to look out for, but I think GPs as well.
Absolutely.
And when I saw my GP, she said, I don't think it'll be cancer because you're too young, but I'm going to send you for a test just in case. And that saved my life. There is no age, really, that cancer doesn't affect, unfortunately. So I will say to anybody that's worried, look at, I know you've just shown the signs of bowel cancer. A lot of the time you can explain those things away, but if you are worried, see your GP and they'll get you the help that you need.
Completely. 20 years with Kate, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, Lorraine officiated a wedding in this very studio not so long ago.
Kate was showing me, she was like, look, Lorraine can get us married.
You know we can do that. Anything is possible. We are here for you, Adele. Just give us the nod, OK? And we can make it happen.
If Lorraine can do it, you can come and Jane McDonald will sing. I'll think about it.
Consider it done, OK?
Deal.
You pick the date, I'll do the rest of it for you. Adele, it's just always such a pleasure to see you. And the book is just... It's just your words. I can hear you saying it to me as I'm reading it. It's called Personal Best by Adele Roberts, and it is out now. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine.
So much. And just